kick up Sunday shoes, please, Louise. All right. Is it on? Hey, there it is. Okay. I was just waiting for it to go live on Twitch. Excuse me. I just ate breakfast. 2 more cases. I definitely have to finish it today because today is November 30th. Tomorrow's December 1st. Saturday. Today's Friday. I need to finish this today. So I'm just gonna let the next case load, which is chain reaction. And after chain reaction is the fever shit, something, I don't know. But I definitely have to finish this game today because I want the achievements. This game is really fun actually, and I don't know, I just like it a lot. It's not bad of a game or anything. Very fun, very cool, simple type of game. I kind of want more to be like this. Oddly enough, I kind of just want to look at more of the street signs and just find more houses with the numbers on it. I don't know why. I felt like the first chapter was really fun, compared to the rest of it. The sneaking around portion from the last one was pretty cool. A little, time consuming and annoying because of the fact that I just suck at stealth, but, it wasn't that bad. I liked it. Yesterday's, case was, interesting. I have not gone back to check to see if any of my choices were bad choices or good choices. So I haven't checked anything. All I've been doing is just playing this game, sleeping, eating, and playing this game because I want to finish it before it's removed from Gamepass. But let's continue.
You simply have to face up to it. You need to have a serious discussion with Kate about her origins.
I can't.
No more excuses. She will learn soon enough that Alice is leaving. This other hidden secret. She will not forgive you.
She does not need to know why.
No? So she will blame you for Alice's departure. Is that what you want?
No, I certainly... It's as Kate said, I always do the wrong thing where she's concerned.
Now look here. I'll take care of your case once we're back at Baker Street.
Cabby, why have we stopped?
The road to the square is blocked, sir.
Why?
There's been a bad road accident.
Oh, splendid.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, that's a pretty bad road accident.
We'd better.
Sure about her.
There may be injured who need help.
He was very casual about it. There was a road injury. There's people screaming. There's people dead.
He stopped breathing. There's no heartbeat.
Okay. Anything on his person of
His
importance?
pupils are constricted, but they are moving. He is still alive. I must act quickly to save him.
So he's paralyzed? Alright. Oh, here we go. Oh, I'm Watson. Oh, sweet. Nice. Okay, I was wondering, like, usually Dr. Holmes doesn't do any of the medicine stuff. Breathe, damn you, breathe! Also, take me out on a date after this from the amount of kissing that I'm giving you. Jumping right into this. I didn't even get to talk about my day or anything. I guess there's nothing new.
This man will live.
Oh, he's blinking now. Alright, cool. Hey, what's up, Coolio Boyo? Hello.
Don't just stand there. Do
Morning. Assess threats and quickly try to save the people from dying. Okay. So, what happened here? Oh, wait. What happened? What am I doing? No. There's threats, like, everywhere. I want to move him out the way. There we go. It was a piece of wood, but still, I wanted to move him out the way.
I would have died if not for you.
Yeah, you're welcome. How are you doing, Coolio Boyo? But there's a lot of things happening here. You just got out of school like you have to go to school in like 20 minutes, and you're still in PJs. Well, good morning to you, and I hope you have a good day at school, and all the things. This game is really fun. I'm really enjoying it, and I'm hoping to finish it today before it's removed on Game Pass. There's a huge accident, and things have happened, and people are most likely dying. Oh wait, is there something here? No, I thought I saw something. A wooden plank could be used as a lever. Alright. So, to help him up, grab this. And lift. I can save you, dude. There you go. Freedom. Okay. So someone's in the building dying. Oh god. Oh god. How are you doing? I'm doing good. I'm just focusing on this game at the moment because there's someone dying. Requires evacuation. Anything to help. There's some water. Short-term heat protection. Okay. And that's about all the assessments I have here. A strong fire. Too hot to enter. Okay, so let me get the bucket. Because this man is about to die. I was gonna throw it on the man, but that's fine. I gotta save his life. Hold on. Hold on. I'm focusing really bad on this. Or really hard. Not bad. Hard. Come on, come on, come on, come on. No, 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 no. I saved him. No. No, 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 no. Redoing that again. Redoing that again. Hold on. Okay. LMAO hero Kevin. Damn it. Okay. Sorry. This just jumped me right into it. That's why I'm kind of panicking with what to say. But anyway, good morning. I hope you're all comfy in your PJs. I hope you have a good day at school that you're gonna start soon. And this is the second to last chapter, which is chain reaction. They just kind of threw me into this one. This one I was not prepared for all these QuickTime events, so I'm sorry. My bad. This game is very cool, very intense. I love it. I would highly recommend it. I don't think it's worth like $50 or $40. I think on the store is what it's priced, but definitely on Game Pass it was really good. It's about to be removed at the end of this month, so I have only today to finish it. So that's why I'm kind of rushing through it. But yes, I wasn't expecting any of that. Usually there's dialogue, story, and then there's like an investigation on, or like a character portrait where you study the person based on their movements, their facial features and everything like that. This time they just kind of like, oh, there's people dying. Fucking figure it out. I didn't have enough time to understand anything that was going on, so oopsie daisy. But Hero Kevin will restart that and try to save everyone because I don't want anyone to die. I don't want anyone to die. And I can switch between Watson and Holmes, which is pretty interesting. Okay, so let's continue. Can I skip the dialogue at the beginning and get back to the
Holmes, you
fight?
simply have to face up.
No.
to it.
Okay, so we're gonna have to listen to this one more time.
About
But how are you doing? Good morning.
No
Good
more
morning. You're school in like
excuses.
20 minutes. You're still in PJs.
She will learn soon enough that Alice.
You said you're a girl, right? Don't you girls take like an
She
hour
will
to
not
get ready for
forgive
school or
you.
something?
She does
With
not
all the
need to know
makeup,
why.
No.
you know, twirling the
So
hair,
she will
straightening it
blame
or
you
something.
For Alice's departure. Is that what
I'm
you
kidding.
want?
No, I certainly.
People are
Just
dying.
Kate
Fucking
said.
figure exactly,
Always do the
right? Like
wrong
I don't
thing where
know.
she's concerned.
People
Now
are
look
dying.
here.
Fucking figure it out. I
I'll
don't know.
take
I didn't
care
know
of
what to
your
do.
case once we're back
That
at
was the
base.
first time I seen that.
Cabby, why have we stopped?
So I gotta
road
rescue
to the
people.
square is
I gotta
blocked,
rescue
sir.
people in order
There's been a
from
bad road
the red
accident.
health
Oh,
ring
splendid.
above them. And makeup are for losers. Shake my head. You go, girl. Whoop bam. I don't mind if a girl wears makeup,
They may
but
be
there's some
injured
girls
and
that
need
take
help.
fucking forever. And they look like clowns at the end of everything. Okay, so this guy is a
He stopped.
CPR.
His pupil. I must act quickly to save him.
Okay. So he's still alive. So here we go with this. We're Watson, and then we can switch to Holmes in a minute. Pump, 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 pump. Breathe, damn you! Don't tell my wife that we kissed. I'll save your life. Take me to dinner with all these kisses we're having. So romantic. God damn it. Oh, okay. I let go of the Y button too early. Breathe, damn you! Breathe!
Thank
Is he good?
goodness. This man will live.
Okay, he's good. We're good.
Holmes, don't just stand there. Do something.
Okay, so this guy first because he's in the fire. Okay, get that guy first. Look at him because he's unconscious. Requires evacuation. There's fire right there, and then temporary heat resistance with the water. I seriously thought I was gonna throw the water on the guy, but I guess I'll throw it on myself. There we go. Come on. Come on. Let's save his life. Let's save lives, people. You prefer a natural look at just doing my hair lotion and brushing on my eyebrows and boom, done. I give respect to that. I like the natural look a lot better than, you know, so much makeup on every girl all the time. Oh, am I just holding down into no, oh no, I'm actually like moving him. Okay. There we go.
Please, help!
Thank you so much.
Okay, he's safe. He doesn't need my attention at the moment.
Don't worry, I'm okay.
Okay, he's okay. And a piece of wood is gonna fall on this guy, so all I gotta do is push him. Push! There we go. I'm pretty sure the wood wouldn't kill him, most likely give him a concussion, but he would have been fine.
For you.
Okay, so this man is... There's no visible wounds, he's not injured. There's a man... There's some heavy weight there, and then there's a lift. And then where's the... What was the last one that I needed? Where was the other man that I just saved? Oh, wait. Here we go. Trapped leg. Observation complete. Let's grab the stick. Let's stick it right on the yaw. And lift, boy! Get out! Move, dude! Do something. Okay, there's someone in here. He is an unconscious passenger, requires evacuation. Missing door handle cannot open. Wait. Hinges could be broken. Right. Here's an axe. Alright, so let's get the axe and then break the hinges off this, this cart. You could possibly move a little bit faster, Mr. Holmes. Come on. Come on. Come on, baby. Oh, we're still doing this one? Alright. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on, come on. I give respect to those who can do makeup. I don't really know how they do it so amazingly. I just prefer the minimalistic look. Oh, I thought the guy died or like flipped out or something. No one was in there, thank Christ. Okay. And what about him? How is he doing? Is he awake? Let's examine.
There are no wounds or injuries.
I'd better call for Watson.
Okay, so Watson is for this guy specifically. And as far as anything else on a timer... Oh, this man isn't saved yet? Oh, I gotta drag him out of here. Okay.
Thank you for saving me.
Okay. There's Watson. There's a man over there. Let me come over here first, because I need to wake up this guy, just in case he's not breathing. Okay, can't wake him up.
I see no visible injuries. Perhaps I could use ammonia.
Oh, he was just knocked out?
My head.
Whoa, man. I was smoking so much.
Oh, my head.
Okay. So that's good. No physical injuries. That would have killed the passenger if I haven't gotten him out.
Shoulder. I'm a doctor. Will you allow me to look at your shoulder?
Okay. I just want to see what's happening. Pull. Gently rotate rotate injured arm to find the best spot for lesser tension to mend the dislocated shoulder. Oh, it's dislocated. Ah. Oh, yikes. Wait, is that not it? Wait, hold on. There you go.
Thank you for your help.
Oh, so I had to... Okay, the dots had to be very minimal. Okay, they had to be very small.
Perhaps Holmes will find a way to free this poor man.
Please help me. My leg.
Okay, you require Watson, because he's a doctor. I can do something about this guy. So light bleeding. Bleeding will stop naturally, so he's good. Trapped legs. Scaffolding is pressed up on the horse, which is trapping his legs even further. A handsaw can cut scaffold. Use the handsaw to cut off his legs. Got it. I'm kidding. Cut the scaffolding, remove the horse, and then free him from his leg. There we go. And he should be fine. Hey, this man's free.
I need help.
Thanks for your help.
Okay, and let's go back to Watson. And look at this man's leg.
Please help me. My leg.
My name is Dr. Watson. Let me examine you.
Okay. So he shouldn't be able to die, because we got all the people. Check the bone integrity, check the point of injury.
Both bones appear to be broken.
It hurts.
There's some extreme bruising.
Okay.
I think that an improvised bandage will do for now. One moment, and I'll fetch what I need.
Okay, so nothing's broken. All we need
Now, let me apply
is
the
a
bandage.
band-aid. Is a bandage. Sorry, not a band-aid. Bandage. Wait. Oh, the rope? Okay, sure, that'll
Need
work.
something else besides the rope.
Wood. A plank of wood. I'm trying to put the thing on the wood.
I need something else besides the rope.
No, put the that. Put that.
I need something else besides the rope.
I know, Watson. You grab the wood.
I need something else besides the rope.
Grab the fucking wood. What are you doing? Okay, hold on. So I gotta put this first? Okay. That's what I had to do. And now I do this. That's what it was. Okay. I was wondering what the hell was wrong with it. Is that everyone?
Thank you, Doctor.
Okay, we're good. We're good. First try, saved everyone. I totally didn't reset the checkpoint or anything, just because I got scared. Whew. Alright. I just wanted to make sure no one died. Jesus. This is gonna be a cool chapter if I have to constantly be between Watson and Sherlock for medical attention
Holmes,
and
It
investigation.
appears the police have arrested someone. Perhaps it is the person responsible for this disaster.
Alright, let me put my phone over here so my notifications aren't like super loud. Alright, save as many people as possible, discover what caused the accident. Okay.
What do you make of this accident, Holmes?
What was the building on fire?
Let me go. You're talking nonsense.
Insulting a police constable, eh? That's quite enough.
What's happening here, Constable?
Mr. Holmes, this gentleman here is the fellow who built the scaffolding which collapsed and caused this accident.
That ain't true. How were you hurt?
Ain't
This
no
hammer
word,
hit me
dumb
on the leg.
bitch.
How? It flew out from the scaffolding I put up. When the damn thing collapsed, the hammer flew out and cost me
You
leg.
were standing over there at the time.
Oh, aye. Yeah, that's right.
So it would not have been possible for him to bring the scaffolding down, Constable.
Perhaps it was poorly constructed.
Oh, right. Yes, of course. And what made it fall? Perhaps it was you, waving around that rotten stick of yours.
You'll wind up getting a taste of it if you carry on like this.
One moment, Constable.
Oh!
The scaffolding here has been entirely dislodged. It is unlikely that this disaster could have been the fault of this gentleman. Allow me to inspect the area, and if you could possibly be of use, close off the surrounding section. Do not grant anyone access, nor allow them to leave. Is that quite clear?
Absolutely, Mr. Holmes.
Thank you. I like how all the...
This accident is a little unusual. I need
Oh,
to
hello.
concentrate on the details.
I must include all the participants in the accident sequence.
Anyway, I like how all the British police are just like, guilty! Like, they just point the finger and like, yeah, you're under arrest, but I'm innocent. Yeah, I don't give a shit. Alright, elements found out of 13. So what am I looking for? I see water here. What am I looking for? Elements? It's just an empty map. What am I looking for? Hold on. Determine all elements from the scene of the accident. Okay. So the map of the accident. Oh, after I find everything, it'll be marked down on the map. Okay, got it. Let's see. There's nothing here. It's been marked off. Or mapped off, sorry.
My poor leg.
Sorry about your leg, my dude. It's never bueno.
Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
Please. Not now. I'm in shock.
Boo-hoo, you're in shock. Dude, I'm supposed to
ask you
investigate
some
this
questions?
shit?
Please.
Please.
This carriage was struck by the scaffold when it fell.
Okay. So there's one thing found. There's a dead horse. This is the scaffolding that fell on the horse.
This cab hit the scaffold and caused it to fall.
Okay, this hit the scaffold. Okay, so it wasn't the guy. You couldn't have just checked that instantly.
This cab was set on fire by the explosion at the lamp shop.
Right. Blow lamps, nice. Ferguson and Sons. Oh, someone's dead?
A dead driver. Another victim of the explosion.
Oh, okay, so I couldn't have saved them. I was like, I thought I saved everyone. Even the horse. Oh, fuck.
This horse was blinded by the flag, causing it to bolt into the window.
And this is why, as a superhero, you never wear capes, because then you'll blind yourself and kill yourself on
The
accident.
lamps may well have caused the fire and explosion.
Overturned lamps? Okay, so... I'm assuming the carriage spun out of control, hit the scaffolding, and it caused one of the flags to blind the horse.
Celebratory bunting.
Okay. And these are the blow lamps. Which are heated up lamps. Okay. Makes more sense. And there was nothing here besides the passenger that was
The driver
taken
is
out.
dead. He was killed by the explosion.
Okay. And then the horses passed away as well.
This jaunting car would be capable of traveling at great speed.
Did you cause the accident? Did you rush and make like a traffic
Might I
jam?
ask you some questions regarding the accident?
It all happened so quickly. There was an explosion and my horse startled and threw me back against those wardrobes.
Okay.
Might I ask you...
It all happened...
Okay, so that's all he's there to confirm.
Those wardrobes fell like dominoes.
Why are wardrobes organized like this outside anyway? In front of a carpentry shop? Okay.
The pumpkins fell here after the sprung cart collided.
Right. Pretty
An
decent
old sprung
distance.
cart, which has seen better days.
Alright, sir. Can I ask
Good
you
day
some
to sir.
questions?
Would you mind answering some questions? I'm investigating this accident. Are you the driver of this cart?
Yeah. I was transporting vegetables from my farm to the London market.
What can you tell me about the accident?
I don't know. There was a collision. I felt the ground. I come over all dizzy.
He's lying. Son of a bitch. Answer the
What did you
questions.
collide with?
That contraption
The
up in
poor
front
horse.
of me.
Yeah, right?
He stopped all
The
of a
poor
sudden, and I
horse.
tried to avoid him, but I wasn't quick enough.
A sudden
Do you have
stop.
any idea what might have caused this cab to stop so sharply?
No idea.
Huh. Okay. I'll come back for you. You lying son of a bitch. Anyone with a top hat is a liar. I'm kidding. I like top hats. That is electrical. I don't want to get near that.
The old gas lamps in this square have been upgraded to electricity.
Right. I want to take
I
this
won't be
off.
able to release it with my bare hands.
Take this out. Take out the batteries so that way I can get past without the shock electrocuting
That's
me.
it.
There we go. Alright. Hey, Miss P! How you doing? I'm doing good. I just woke up and I want to finish this game today, so it's gonna
This
be a pretty
technical cab
decently
was
long
involved
stream.
in this tragic accident.
But I'm investigating an accident, which this is kind of cool so far. They threw me into it, like, like, as soon as I started the game, they threw me into it, so I had no idea what was going on.
Mechanism played a part in
But
the
it's pretty interesting so far. I'm just investigating around and mapping out the incidents that has happened. So this driver passed. There's a broken leg. There's also a passenger in here as well that I guess suffered casualties. That's awesome. You know I love Sherlock. It's a good game. I hope you're doing well. And there's so many poor horses that died. So what I'm assuming so far is that this cart had stopped suddenly. I'm thinking, okay, because that man's horse spun out of control after the collision, and it hit all these shelves as a domino effect, hitting this lamp, causing this wire or the floor to spring with water and get stuck with electricity, thus injuring the horse or shocking it, and then leaving the other passengers dead. And who are you, sir?
This is an absolute disaster. This is...
Okay, but that actually doesn't help me at all in any way, shape, or form. So yeah, one of the horses ended up getting blinded by the flags right here. This horse by the window ended up getting his face covered with the flag, so it was blinded, and it crashed into here for a blow lamps shop, which all the lamps tipped over, caused an explosion, killing this killing the driver, the horse, and severely injuring one of the guys in here that I saved. And
a common phaeton, an uncommon location.
So phaeton. All right, so now I'm just looking around. It was pretty cool. Sherlock needs to get whoever did this. I'm looking around. So far, no one's allowed to leave or come through. So I have the English guards holding off the area. You have to go to school, yo? Well, I hope you have a good day. Be safe at school, and thank you for stopping by, Coolio Boyo. I'll be on for a pretty decent amount of time, but if you want to watch any of the Sherlock Holmes stuff, I highly recommend it. It's really good. It's really good. Ask Miss P. Miss P and I actually love this. It's pretty fun. And also, they'll be archived on YouTube if you want to watch it or if you care for it. But yeah, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate that. I'm doing good though. I'm doing good. I woke up today pretty decently early so that I can finish this, because I want to finish this today. Oh wait, before I map that out. Wait, what happened with the pumpkin? The pumpkin hit this piece of wood, messing with the mechanism. That flew up. How do I aim at that one? And the counterweight. Oh! Hey, thank you, M_TT. I appreciate that for the host. So that hit there. The counterweights drove down here. And is that what happened that broke the scaffolding? Let's see.
No, it wasn't like that.
I'm missing something to begin with. Something happened before the pumpkin, and I'm missing it. Alright. Oh, wow, you're verified. Hello. No problem. I appreciate that. Actually, how do I pronounce your name? Is it Matt? Huh. That's the first time I had someone, well, no, that's not true. Stallion, actually, actually hosted before. Huh. That's the second time someone hosted me. I really appreciate that. It's very sweet of you. Are we familiar with each other somehow?
Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
For 75 viewers, holy shit, I just saw that number. 75, wow. Thank you, that's awesome.
And threw me back against those wardrobes.
Okay, so this guy was shot against the wardrobes. I feel like I'm missing something. Let me look at the map of the accident. Oh, you seen me in Ray's stream. Oh, okay. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, I have a memory disorder. There's a lot of things I don't remember. And randomly found you the achievement hunting tag. Yeah, I'm trying to... There's a lot of games. I really like achievement hunting. It's calming for my anxiety, but... I'm trying to finish this game before it's removed from Gamepass today. And there's still quite a few achievements that I wanted to get off. So here's... the mapping of all the elements that I found. I don't know which started first, so I can't exactly map it all down yet. Yes, this was water, which was electrified by that pole, thus killing this horse, stopping this carriage. You were working on a GTA 4, 100%ing GTA 4? Wow, dude. Good luck with that. Those games are those games take a long time. I gotta get around to those, but I can't afford a lot of games. Usually, I just play on Gamepass. But I really do appreciate the host. Thank you so much for that. It's very sweet. Wow, holy shit! I just saw that it just jumped to 53 viewers. That is the most amount of viewers I've ever had in my entire life. Wow. All right. You're 90.5%, and you got to save from like 2011. Really? Jeez. And you still haven't finished it yet? I'm actually trying to 100% the Master Chief Collection. But that one takes a while. Am I missing anything?
Celebratory bunting.
That's not an extra element to be added. I'm trying to figure out. So I'm supposed to piece together what's happened. But there's not much here that I can really deduce. So this guy crashed, hitting this wooden plank, hitting the lift mechanism, activating a counterweight, if I can highlight it, and lifting up the platform. Is there anything? And then it would have shot up the... Where's the hammer? You did the lasso achievement in MCC recently? Just for just doing it for one level? Oh, is that how you get the lasso achievement? You just do it for one level? I thought you had to do it the entire thing on under lasso. Oh, then I can quickly do that one in the first level. All I gotta do for the Master Chief Collection is like the par scores, and that's about it. I did the Master Chief Saga. Pretty fun to do, actually. I did enjoy that. Wasn't there a hammer that hit? Where's the hammer at? Or is it not here? Okay. So after the crash, the pumpkin rolled, hit this piece of wood, activated the trigger, hit the counterweight, and then lifted up that. So let's see. Pumpkin hits the wood, activates the counterweight, that launches the hammer.
That's it.
Ah. That Kobe aim though. So the axe from that lift hit this, thus putting this flag that was hanging on the ceiling to fall, blinding this horse, hitting this shop of blow lamps, which then caused an explosion, to hit this, spun this driver out of control to hit these shelves, and then killing this horse because of the electricity. Ah. Okay, so we're piecing everything together. There's one thing I'm missing though. Par score is pretty easy for 3 and 4 in my honest opinion, but I also speedrun 3. This game is fucking wild. I love this game. This game is so cool. It's really awesome. Right now, since it's the beginning of the chapter, I can't put Sherlock Holmes' glasses on, or his beard, but he looks good. Yeah, me and Miss P love this game. It is really fun. I love the amount of, like, the details that you look into, and then you have to deduce what happened. And then there's different endings for different, possibilities where you're deducing the situation.
Might I ask?
And it's really cool.
It all happened so quickly.
I really like this game. I don't know if it was worth 30 or 40 bucks, whatever it is naturally, but definitely for Game Pass, it's good. This leaves Game Pass today. So if you want to do this game for easy, the Easy 1000 gamer score, which is just beat the campaign, it's 9.5 hours long. I would recommend, you know, doing it today as quick as you can. Otherwise, buy the game. But it's really good. I highly recommend it if you love puzzle solving things. It's really cool. Very fun and very chill. This is just a very intense situation happening at the moment. Did I ask the officers anything?
Mr. Holmes?
No, they don't talk.
My poor leg.
His leg we've fixed, or bandaged, to the best of our abilities. Let's see. Where do I see a list of Game Pass stuff that's being removed? You can, if you use true achievements, usually they put like a reminder a couple weeks before the end of the month. Stallion83 has a fantastic website. He uploads, he manages his website daily. I would recommend, Stallion. my boy. So he has a... That is the wrong thing. I meant to do exclamation mark. There it is. Yeah. So he has his own website where you can check out some games that are on Game Pass. I actually find myself using his website a lot more often now. It's really nice. It's pretty cool and clean. He definitely put a lot of work into it. Him and his friend. But usually there's let me see. Where I also go to as well is in Game Pass when you're under memberships. There should be like a tab that says games leaving this month. Let me see. The game shouldn't have closed. I should be fine. Usually there will say like the games that are leaving this month. I have no idea. All the games recently added, featured, friendly games, shooters, indie games from devs, platformers, fight hack and slash, classic. Okay. I'm not sure, actually. I could have sworn there was, like, a little advertisement that would say, like, oh, leaving soon, right here. Duh. Here we go. So when you go to Game Pass, go all the way to the right, and it says leaving soon. So, Brothers, A Son of Two Tails, very easy to do. It's a very cute game. I love this one, too. It's a nice little puzzle game. I haven't played this one. I don't have enough time to play it. I've never been a fan of Mega Man, so I just never figured to try this one. Resident Evil 0, obviously I won't have time for it. Sherlock Holmes, I'm playing it currently. Technomancer, I haven't played it, but it looks like it has good reviews. And in The War of Mine, The Little Ones. My brother's 360 version, or is it an Xbox One version? It's the Xbox One version. I played it. You 100% of the 360 version? You can probably stack it then. This one's the Xbox One version. Let me see. It shouldn't be the 360 version. It looked pretty decent when I streamed it a while ago. Let's see, 505 games. This has to be the Xbox One version, I'm assuming. Oh, they added a lot more stuff to the store than I thought. Yeah, Xbox One. I don't think it's a port of the 360. Otherwise, it would have showed backwards compatible. But yeah, it's a really fun game. I love the Brothers, A Son of Two Tails. Tale of Two Sons. English is not with me. Okay, so what was I doing again? Mapping out the disaster that happened. Okay. This hitting this, hit this, causing the flags to fall. Horse hit here, explosion hit here, killing all these people. Okay. Oh, that's super free. Let me read down it. It's the same achievements. Yeah. It's the same achievements. Yeah, you can definitely stack it. I would highly recommend it. I can't afford a lot of games. I never make enough money or anything to support myself. I have to buy a shitload of medication. So I just got my inhaler yesterday. Oh, this is what I wanted to say, Miss P. Yesterday, the reason I wasn't streaming was because I had to go to the hospital, or not the hospital, the doctors, the clinic. There we go. The doctors, and I had to take my asthma test, allergy test, where they like stick your arms with a bunch of needles, and then what else did I have? Something else yesterday. I completely forgot. But yeah, I got 4 medications to pay for, my inhaler and everything, so I don't have a lot of games to afford. So there's a lot of games that I play on Game Pass, and I would highly promote. I love Game Pass with all my heart, and I'm really happy that Stallion introduced me to it, because otherwise I wouldn't have increased my gamer score from, in a year, 60,000 to 133,000. There's a lot of games on Game Pass that is totally worth it. Especially playing Doom. Doom was a fantastic game. Wolfenstein was awesome. I loved every minute of it. Oh, I didn't even see you. Hello.
Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
No, you can't. Go away.
He's guilty. He's immediately a bumhole. I feel like I've asked everyone everything.
Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
It all happened so quickly.
There's an explosion. My horse got startled, threw me back against the wardrobes. Okay.
What a bloody carnage.
Yeah, that's you and me both, man. There's nothing else to look at. There's one thing I'm missing. I have 12 out of 13 elements found. I can't find the last element. You 100% all the... bless you. I remember you saying the cost of medication is bad. Yeah, well, yeah. My medications. Thank God I'm able to pay for most of it. But because I don't make a lot of money like on Twitch or YouTube or anything, I actually support Ray a lot more. I'm trying to find a job, hopefully, so I can start paying for my inhaler, my 4 medications, and I guess that's pretty much about it, right? Yeah. Anything else that I have for like a budget, then that's why I use Gamepass, because Gamepass is very cheap and I highly recommend it to a lot of people who can't afford a lot of things. You 100% all the Human Fall Flats achievement in like 12 hours. Human Fall Flat, I thought was going to be much more annoying. It was actually very fun to do. It was very fun. I got pretty good hand with the controls very quickly. And I found some speedrun strats so that you can skip most of the levels too. There's like a way you can swing yourself and grab the walls and jump up. It is very fun. A pain in the ass at first because of the controls, but other than that, it was a very fun game. I wouldn't mind playing that again just for shits and giggles.
Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
Please. Not now. I'm in shock.
Okay, well, I don't know how to help out that man. And I can't switch to Watson to help him out. There's something about the incident that's missing, but I don't know where that last element is. Okay, this horse has collapsed. The scaffolding had fallen on the horse. What am I missing? Huh. Yeah, I can beat the whole game in like 15 minutes. It's pretty cool. This guy, his leg is injured. I already talked to him. Watson doesn't do anything.
I've not seen a traffic accident like this before.
I already looked at the carriage. This carriage as well. The deceased man, I can't do anything about that. There's something that I'm missing. There's a crucial element that I'm missing, and I don't know where it's at. Can I talk to the officer? No, I cannot. Huh. I can't talk to anyone else. I've talked to everyone in this area, and everything's blocked off, so I don't know what I'm missing. You just joined random online lobbies, getting all the rare miscellaneous achievements for others. Oh, that's nice of you. And they all freak out. It's great. I like helping people. Like anytime there's a weekend, like a Games with Gold free weekend play, I love helping out people. I don't mind. I find it to be fun. Can you move any of the wood in the center of the crash? I don't think so. It's just scaffolding bits. There's a dead horse that was crushed. There's a dead man as well here. I can't talk to any of the witnesses.
Poor leg.
Mr. Ohm?
What do you make?
I'm trying to figure out what makes it this incident. I can't move anything. All I can do is map out the incident. And I don't know what happened first. Alright, recreate the accidents in order to determine the cause. Do I press the A button, the trigger, X button? The only thing I wish this game had was a little bit more direction of what buttons to press. Because sometimes you have to press the right trigger or the A button. There's a little glowing thing right here. In the center of the crash. I don't think I can move anything. I think I'm just inspecting it all. I'm missing one more thing, and I don't know where it's at. I can't go in there. Let me see. Let me go to first person so I can actually look a bit closer. There's nothing here. I cannot talk to this officer, right? This one witness is a dickhead.
Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
No, you can't. Go away.
See, I feel like I would need to switch to like Watson or something just to talk to him.
Might I ask you some questions regarding
We already talked to
the
him.
It all happened so quickly. There was an explosion, and my horse startled and threw me back against those wardrobes.
Okay. And nothing with the wardrobes that I can lift. Oh, I can walk behind it. Does that do anything? Probably not. Everything that's a green circle basically means I'm done interacting with it.
What a bloody carnage.
Alright, this is gonna take a while because I really don't know the last thing that I'm missing. And that's gonna be annoying. This I already got. I took out the batteries. Yeah, if you want... Oh, yeah, do the Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons today, because it's leaving Game Pass, by the way. I don't know if I said that earlier. Sorry. I have ADD. As you can see from me talking really fast and then switching from conversation to conversation because I forget what I previously just said. So I apologize. It's my brain. That's just how I am. I used to take medicine for it, but now I don't because I can't afford it. And I'm fine. It's not like it's killing me anyway. Me too, no worries. You're installing it? Nice. Stack those achievements, baby.
This is an absolute disaster. Is it...
Okay, so he only has one piece of dialogue. Nothing about his cart is damaged or anything. He was just kind of a bystander. Yeah, I looked everywhere. I literally can't move anything. This guy, he won't talk.
Please.
He says no, he's in shock. I can't move anything. All of this is too heavy anyway. I had to use a plank of wood just to lift it up. Yeah, I've checked everywhere, like literally every single nook and cranny of this area, and I don't know what else I can look at. Oh!
The axe was catapulted by the scaffold, and it landed here.
Was that the last element that I needed? It was not. I'm still 12 out of 13. God damn it! What's the last thing that I'm missing? Bugging me. Dysentery at the St. Adolphus Orphanage? Okay. I'm sure we'll read more about that later. I really don't know where the last thing is. I might have to just look it up. Because this is taking a while. There's a plank of wood that fell here. Where did that go? Alright. Can I map out the accident, or do I need all the events? I don't think I can do it yet. I can't. There's nothing to do. I need that last thing. Hold on. I'm just gonna look it up, because otherwise it's gonna take me like 50 years just to sit here and figure it out. Let's just look at the map. So, what is this? Sherlock Holmes, The Devil's Daughter. Case 4. Case 4, 13 elements. I'm sure there's a form or something. Here we go, the investigation. Okay. Oh no, that's a spoiler for the next part. Oops. Walk towards the policeman. After a short dialogue, Holmes will promise to analyze the accident location. You must walk towards the following points. The destroyed van. There's a bunch of vans everywhere, so that's very helpful. Thank you. The destroyed van, broken rope with the flags, which is over here. I already inspected it. Well, I can't inspect it. There's no dot. Oh, there is a dot. You gotta be kidding me.
The rope holding the bunting was torn apart. A large section of it is now missing.
Am I just that stupid? God damn it. How many times have I came here and there was no circle? How many times have I came here? I hate myself. Anyway, so now I can map out the accident.
I believe I've enough information about this accident. Now let's recreate the
You
scene.
did it! Hooray! After 50 years later. Alright, recreate the accident's order of events in order to determine its cause. Past time. Okay, so present time and past time. Explosion, horse carriage. Okay, so this have to have struck first in order to blind the horse, causing the explosion. So it has to have happened somewhere here first. Seems like this man was staying here the whole time. Okay. I don't want to activate that yet. I'm just looking. That spun out of control. But why would it spin out of control? Huh. That would have hit this post, causing that to electrify, killing the horse. So none of this would have happened yet. I'm trying to just look at the animation to see what would have happened. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Okay, so this guy's just minding his business. Oh, they both got blinded, both of these horses. And then that caused the explosion. Okay. And then what happened with... Okay, that was just standing there minding his business and it died by the explosion. And then what was this one? This hit this. You completed 4 achievements. Huh. I did? Thanks, Twitch. What did I do? People know me? What is that? Oh shit, I passed a partner. Nice. Oh, that's because you hosted me. Oh, cool, thank you. I have to have an average of 75 viewers or more. Oh, okay, so I already have all the requirements for partner. It's just you hosting me unlike that other achievement. Thank you, I appreciate that, Matt. What a sweetheart. And then this collapsed, killing that horse. Okay, so let me undo that. Dude, nice. I mean, if, you know, being a partner would be cool and everything. I just don't think I'd be able to support myself for my medicine, because medicine's expensive, dude. I really think the spacer was unnecessary. Like, I couldn't just use the inhaler normally, like any other person. I don't know. I'm just following the doctor's rules. Okay, so what I'm thinking is... this fell down. So... I feel like the explosion has to happen first in order for him to kind of freak out and then hit it. Because he said an explosion happened and then he hit this. But that doesn't make sense. Hold on. Oh, no. Wait. Oh, I can't even go back to interrogate them again. Fuck. Let's see. Let me do this. He spins out of control just because his horse is drunk. He activates the lift, thus cutting this rope, which blinds both of the horses. That hits that, hitting this, killing this guy, while also getting this man, blowing up the building, killing this horse, driving this guy out of control, pushing these shelves out of the way, breaking this light, causing the water to electrify, and then killing this horse, because I don't think this horse touched anything to interact with anything. So let's must
include all the participants in the accident sequence.
Okay. So that was not correct. That contraption up in front of me, he stopped all of a sudden and I tried to avoid him, but I wasn't quick enough. That contraption up in front of me, he stopped all of a sudden, and I tried to avoid him, but he wasn't quick enough. Okay. He couldn't have stopped all of a sudden, because the horse died in the electricity. So I'm trying to think. Ah, man, I like this. Miss P, do you think you have an idea what's happening? This was a very complicated one. This wouldn't collapse until this hits it. So, that's incorrect. Huh. I may want to keep that guide open again, just in case. I'll give this another, like, 5 minutes of, my own ideas of what's happening. And then I'll look at the solution. I'll keep that open there for now. Okay. But that doesn't make sense, though. He said the guy stopped in front of him, which caused him to spin out of control, hitting this, launching the axe to cut this rope. The rope blinded the rope blinded this horse, this carriage, breaking this, collapsing that, killing the horse, while also the rope blinding that horse, breaking into the building, causing an explosion, killing this man, causing this man to spin out of control, hitting the shelves, hitting the pole, and electrocuting the floor. Is that correct?
That's it.
Oh, that's it? Oh, never mind. I don't need the guide anymore.
Sudden halt caused this disaster, but the lamppost fell down afterwards. So why did the cab stop?
Hey, domino effect. Okay, finally. That took a while. That was pretty good, though. You see, I like it because you're deducing everything, but why did he stop to begin with?
There's a metal strapping.
A metal strapping? Okay. What made him stop to begin with?
This crank has been turned.
So someone messed with the crank and possibly leaked everything? This is a tattoo. Yay! Go Kevin! Thank you, Miss P.
I suspect it's from a gang.
I wish I could sub to Manny. She has a cute emo. I love that. I love the little pets and cuddles. I like hugs. Hugs are cool.
This man was killed by electricity, as shown by the distinct mark on his hand.
Electrical burn? But the post didn't fall until afterwards. He has a gun.
This man was armed with a revolver. Webley, I suspect.
There's one thing that we're missing. Let me go back. Something on his shoe? Dirt on boots. Pungent mud. Okay. Oh, hello. What is this?
This cab was painted recently. There is some text underneath the paint here. Could be important. I'll need to find a way to remove this fresh paint.
Oh, okay, so it was painted to, over this. So I need to find something to remove the paint. I mean, there's water everywhere. You don't just want to use the water? Easy paint remover. Very convenient. I was gifted my sub. Sadly, my fiance, my finances, sorry, my fiance. Sorry, sadly, my finances aren't great either. It sucks. That's why I kind of wish I could be working from home, because if I have to pay for medication and I can't work an actual physical job, I would love to work from home, be a Twitch partner, and just help everyone else that needs help. Like, I would be able to support you, Manny, my other friends, Lou, Fire Guy, Jen, Jelly Bean Co. She's a sweetheart, and so many things like that. But yeah, I completely understand that.
Some kind of solvent.
But hopefully I'm getting a job soon. I applied. I'm just waiting for a call back. So either today, tomorrow, my phone should be ringing and I should be getting a call back from the place that I applied. If I'm accepted. If. Hopefully I do, though.
Mud. Oof. Smells bad.
There's more mud.
A pneumatic hammer.
Pneumatic hammer. They had that back then? There's another Wolfgang tattoo. More electrical burns. Got some oil? Licorice. Sticky licorice. Good luck. Thank you, Miss P. I'm hoping to get the job, because I don't know where else I would work at where my anxiety will not, you know, fuck me over. Oh, what is this? Tattoo?
Rasco.
Rasco.
Yes, I know him. He's a small-time local criminal.
Ah. So that's why the carriage stopped first. Got it. Okay, so now I can remove the paint. Very convenient to put paint remover in your vehicle. I'm scratching the lottery. How much do you think I'll win? Look at this lottery ticket going away. Underground electrical railways. For some reason, this font reminds me of PUBG. Oh, there's more. Company of London. Okay. London, London, London. I just want to clear all of it just in case. I always do this with scratching tickets that my parents get from the stupid drugstores. I don't know why they get tickets from the drugstores, but I just like clearing the entire square.
Underground Electric Railways Company of London.
Curious. Curious indeed. Well, I mean, if they're in a gang, I guess that's kind of good that they're dead, but also that kind of sucks because they had no testimonies. Do I talk to Watson?
I've not seen a traffic accident like this before.
Very helpful, Watson. Thank you. Discovered what caused the accidents. Found out what could have happened. What have caused the technical cab to have suddenly stopped. Accidental area. Okay, a technical cab stopped suddenly for no reason. The cause of the disaster was sudden halt of the technical cab. The lamppost fell over and caused the cab to cease moving. Why did the cab stop? The electricity killed both of them. The driver and passenger and the technical cab were electrocuted, but not by the electricity from the lamppost. The question remains, from where did the electricity originate? Two dead men were found inside the technical cab, and they were both marked with a dog tattoo, probably a gang symbol. One of the men was armed with a Webley revolver. The other had a second tattoo upon his fist named Rasco. The technical cab, which held the victims, in fact belonged to the Underground Electric Railways Company of London. It had been repainted to hide the company's name. Okay, so they must have repainted it, right? Also having paint remover for some reason in their vehicle as well, very conveniently for me to find that. So do I have to go to this location to find out what else happened? Accidental area. That's a Takan Uman. I already saw that yesterday. Okay. So what else am I doing here? They're not exactly giving me directions on what to do next. Oh, wait. Water. Something in the puddle. It's a wire.
There is some electrical wiring here beneath the manhole.
Ah. Hello, hello. It was a planned assassination, was it? Let's see. We're getting some progress done. Finally. Is that a cow? Oh, good. That doesn't sound good. It sounded like a cow. Oh my god, there's a lot more lockpicks. Double lockpicks. Maybe use it the same... Oh, good. The same way as two single ones. Fantastic. Alright. What? You gotta be kidding me. That's insane. Alright. So, is there a 1/4? Here, let's use this one. Okay. That's nuts. What a masterpiece of a game. Let's remove that one and then just 2/2. Or I guess I can't do that because that's just 2. Yeah, but then I can't get to that second one. So what would I do for the second one? Remove that one. Okay. So... Man, these lockpicks got... It went from doing 1, 2, 3, and 4 to all of this. Fantastic, mathematically. Okay, Can I do 2 and a 3? There we go. I forgot you have to also look at the bottom pieces to figure out which ones you can use. Someone's been drinking some of my alcohol.
A bottle of cheap wine. A single glass containing traces of alcohol.
Alcohol. Hey. Okay. And what's this? The Daily Mirror. Smoke on the water. Women are now allowed to smoke in public, the court declares. Today, Magistrate Ray Cox, ruled that it was no longer a crime for a woman to smoke in a public area, in London at least. Okay, he then proceeds to discharge Mary Towson, Edna Custer, and Elsie Watkin. 3 ladies who have been smartly arrested for smoking in Trafalgar Square? I can read because English is my first speaking tone. Hey, Flynn, what's up, dude? How you doing? Good morning. Okay, so the curtain pulls away.
I can see the technical cab very well from here.
Okay, so a spying spot.
I've not seen such a device before.
Is this like a Tesla type of electrical signal? Activate the device by finding the correct positions for the switches. This was a planned assassination. Jesus. That does nothing. Huh. I'm trying to see if there's any scratches or marks. BRB, sorry, be ASAP. You're absolutely fine. If you need to go somewhere, something turned on. I did not know what I did. Oh, okay. Yeah, if you absolutely need to go somewhere, if you're busy, I always appreciate the lurks, the host, just anything, you know. I appreciate all the support. So you're good. You're good. You gotta go take a poo, go for it. If you have company, have fun. Love you, Miss P. Okay, so that's red. I'm assuming it has to be green. So let's lower this one. That one's green. That one turns it off. Okay, do they have to be red or green? That activates this coil. Oh no, turn this one on, put that one off. There we go. So now they're
the
both
electrical
active.
charge which affected the technical cab came from here.
Huh. Locate the ambush point completed. I love this game. It's so good. I kind of want to watch the movies now. The ones with Robert Downey Jr. So now what do I do after I figured this out? Share a conclusion with the constable who arrested the worker. Okay. Well, let's go talk to the constable then.
Holmes, I was looking for you. I have an idea about the accident.
Never mind. This one is murder.
What?
What?
Yep.
You?
What?
You're a murderer,
You're
eh?
off your head.
No, 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 no,
Are
no,
you
no, no.
sure, Holmes?
Not him.
Oh yes. A murder and an accident, because the killer, by electrocuting the cab, created this chaos. And so this multiple crash is now our great chance.
Our great chance? Of what, Holmes?
The culprit could not have planned for this to happen, don't you see? And it is possible that he is still here due to the prompt arrival of the police. Now I see 5 men who could be our murderer. Let us take a look at the map.
Good point. All right, suspects found. Watson, did you do
Make
it?
of this accident, Holmes?
Okay. Determine who might be the suspect at the square. Okay. So definitely not him. This guy is traumatized, so I don't believe it's him. He could be a suspect. Close to the apartment. Could deliberately disturb lifting mechanism. Was injured during the accident. Okay. He can't be a suspect because, well, he's dead. Very close to the apartment. Not wounded during the accident. Could be a random pedestrian. Actually, he was very close to the accident, wasn't he? Huh. And plus, he won't talk because he's traumatized, but I can understand that completely. But that could be his cover-up. He was not here during most of it. He's just kind of an unfortunate victim in this area. Let's see. Not wounded during the accident. Distant from the apartment. Could deliberately smash into wardrobe. The cab driver. I don't know. Usually when horses freak out, there's not a way to really tell them don't hit that thing. This guy's an asshole. Angry and nervous. Not wounded during the accident. Distant from the apartment. I don't know, because every time I try to ask this guy for questions, he just says sawed off, so it could be him. Was there another person that was alive and hanging around somewhere that I missed? It was you, the officer. None of the people outside of this area I can suspect. Okay. Okay, so we gotta map out the accident again. Establish suspects among the people at the scene of the accident. Oh, so this is the guy that was acting like an asshole when I wanted to ask some questions. Suspect. This man is near at the end of the square. He attempted to leave because he did not wish to see the police. He had the time to activate the electrical device and run away. Not a suspect. This man is near the end of the square. He had just arrived. Perhaps he just wanted to help the wounded. He is some distance from the flat where the electrical device is situated. Now, he doesn't seem like he wanted to help. I mean, every time I would ask him, like, what happened here, he's like, I don't want to talk to you. I don't like you. So I'm assuming he's a suspect. This guy, suspect. This man is a driver. He was part of the accident. Fortunately, he was not wounded by the explosion, perhaps because he knew what was about to take place. Didn't he say it was a murder and an accident? Because he expected to kill these gang members, but not expect the scaffolding to fall and have a chain of reactions go about. So, I don't think anyone knew what was about to take place. Not a suspect. This man is a driver. It is obviously that he was occupied during the accident. It would not have been possible for him to activate the electrical device at the same time. Yeah, I'm gonna put not a suspect. This man is a driver. He was in the area where the accident took place, and it was one of the pumpkins that activated the scaffold. Hello, Notorious Kiwi. Finally, a fellow achievement hunter. Yes, I am. I don't have, like, 500,000 gamer score, but I'm at 133,000. I'm trying to finish Sherlock Holmes before the end of the day because it's going to get removed from Gamepass. But yeah, hello. How are you doing? Okay, not a suspect. The man is a driver. It was obvious he was occupied during the accident. It would not have been possible to activate the electrical device at the same time. I mean, just because one of his pumpkins activated the scaffold is pretty, that's got to be pretty accurate aim. I don't think he crashed into another cart and then immediately threw a pumpkin at the piece of wood. I don't know. That's very, very, very specific. So I don't think he's a suspect. This guy. The man is beneath the window where the electrical device is. Perhaps he had time to activate it before entering the street. The man, so he could be a suspect or not a suspect. This man appears to be a passerby. He is in the middle of the square, trapped by the accident. I mean, he said he's traumatized, but that could be a cover-up for the fact that, you know, if you just pretend like you know nothing's going on, people can just be like, he's good. He's good. He's just in an area of unfortunate accidents. So it could be a cover-up, but then again, the horse died right in front of him, along with a person being stuck underneath. This person died right next to him as well. So I don't know. You've been hunting and there's a lot to do. Headed to bed soon. It's 2 a.m. Wow, 2 a.m. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate that. Very nice to meet you, Kiwi. And good luck with the achievement hunting. I find it very, like, therapeutic and fun and calm. I like it. Okay. So the suspect, the man was found not far from the flats where the electrical device is situated. Perhaps he had chosen the role of the workman to watch his victims in the square without raising suspicion. He was injured, though. The man was injured during the accident. He was a local workman. He is a victim, the same as the others. That's a very specific paragraph of suspecting him. Perhaps he had chosen the role of a workman to watch his victims in the square without raising suspicion. I mean, all of these could be possible, but we don't really know. Well, they were accusing him that it was his scaffolding that killed people, so I'm gonna assume that he's not a suspect. Just because if he was working on a scaffolding, he couldn't have possibly known that the axe was gonna perfectly cut some rope and then blind the two horses to crash into everything, killing other people. So that chain of reaction, I do not believe is on his hands. No problem, mate. I'll be back, and yeah, it gives me something to focus on. Yeah, I like achievement hunting because I find it very, like, therapeutic, relaxing, and it distracts your brain a little bit to do something. But yeah, and no worries, if you have to, yeah, if anyone ever has to go do something, you gotta go to sleep, you gotta go to work, you have a hot date tonight, no, absolutely no worries. I really appreciate all the lurkers, the hosts, the support. All of it's amazing to me. All of it's amazing to me. No worries at all. But thank you for stopping by, and have a good night, man. Have a good day and be safe. Have a good sleep. So let's see.
I don't think so. I should pay more attention to details.
Okay. So, oh wait, didn't I put not a suspect? No, right. Why? No, not a suspect. Oh, no. Okay, wait. Not a suspect is green. Sorry, I was misreading it. Okay.
No, it wasn't like that.
Alright, so I gotta confirm. Oh, Jesus, tap dancing loving Christ. Hey, Q, thank you for liking the stream. I appreciate that. You too, buddy? Thank you. I'll be playing this for a good couple of hours because I want to get rid of this. I want to get the easy 1000 gamer score before the game is off of Game Pass. I know I keep repeating that, but I honestly I never had a decent amount of viewers here before, so I'm kind of like nervous, even though I shouldn't be. Yeah, he's got to be a suspect. There's no way he wanted to help the wounded. Fortunately, he was not wounded by the explosion, perhaps because he knew what was taking place. Not a suspect. This man is a driver. It's obvious because he was occupied during the accident. Yeah, I don't believe him to be a suspect. I don't see how he would have activated the electrical device from this building, hitting this cab. Jeez, Mike, take that. Why? Why did my own alerts scare me? I'm the one who made them. Thank you, Matt, for the follow. I really do appreciate that. I'm glad you're enjoying. What a sweetheart. You guys are awesome. Thank you for the amount of support today. It's really sweet of you guys. God damn it. I'm gonna change my alerts to something that's just like a lot cuter and not my stupid. God damn it. I'm so glad I'm not playing like Five Nights at Freddy's or something, or Bendy and the Ink Machine. But thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I don't know why that scares me all the time. It just does. Because I'm not expecting it. I don't expect a lot of people to follow. Jesus Christ. Alright, who am I looking at again? This guy. Okay. Jesus, stop! Why is everything scaring me? Shut up! Stop! Oh, that's... Okay, never mind. I have to answer that later. Suspect. The man is a driver. He was in an area when an accident took place. It was one of the pumpkins that activated a scaffold. I mean, do you want me to...
I don't think so. I should pay more attention to details.
I don't think... Yeah, I don't think any of these guys are suspects. I can't really tell. Let me see. Okay, so I'm looking at the answer just in case, but I don't see how that's true. Suspect and then suspect. So apparently this is what it's supposed to be. And I'm not going to look any further because of spoilers, but apparently this is what's happened. Not a suspect, because after the explosion, his horse crashed, hitting this, accidentally killing the horse and this man. He's not a suspect because a pumpkin accidentally shot out of his cart and broke the scaffolding. Or, well, cut the rope, blinding the horse and then breaking the scaffolding. So these guys aren't suspects. He's a suspect because he was acting like an asshat. This guy, I guess it would make sense he's a suspect because he's right under the building. But that's not proof that he did anything. I mean, anyone could have been under that building not knowing what the hell was in the building. And this guy, I wouldn't have thought he was a suspect because he was injured. But, you know, not every assassination is a clean assassination, so... I guess I could see that.
That's it.
I don't know. Share a conclusion with the constable. Let's see. I don't know. I wouldn't have found him to be a suspect, but I guess it is.
Take them to Scotland Yard for questioning.
As long as I don't leave empty-handed, all's good and well.
I know that look, Holmes. Have you found something new?
That's right. In order to trap the cab, the killer must have known the precise route it would take. Or even, that could suggest the cab must have set out not far from here, in this very street, perhaps.
Remarkable. Holmes, I'm terribly sorry, but I must go to the hospital now to help tend to the wounded.
I understand, Watson.
But don't forget
right.
our earlier discussion.
Yes, I'll tell my daughter.
About Kate.
Actually, I would, but I don't think that's an option. Okay. Share a conclusion. The constable completed. There we go. That makes more sense. Examine the belongings of the victims and suspects. Wait, everyone went to Scotland Yard without me? Alright. Interrogate the possible suspects. Oh, wait. Sorry, I'm looking at the top left corner of the screen. Okay, so that was it. So resolve the murder at the square, interrogate the possible suspects, examine their belongings, go to Scotland Yard, find out what where the technical cab came from. Perhaps it was not too far from the street. Do I look at the cab now or later? Okay, Scotland Yard is open. And there's nothing here. Okay, so let me look at the cab really quickly before I go to Scotland Yard. Find out where the cab came from. Didn't we just... The underground electrical railways, right? Isn't that where it was coming from? Okay.
This is an absolute disaster.
Okay. This man is just a victim. He's just here for... Oh, hello.
Mud. Oof. Smells bad.
Ah! Hey! It's the same mud from earlier. What could be in
The
Ovamia?
lock was forced.
Haha! Look at that. I'm such a genius. I figured to retrace the steps down the street, because he said they didn't come far. Okay. Snake Nest and Conspiracy. In the district of St. Victor, while in the act of demolishing an old house, Masons has uncovered a nest of snakes which has spawned upwards 100 squirming reptiles. These reptiles did inhabit the bottom of the well, long since dried up. In the middle of the snake nest, there was the skeleton of a child who had likely plunged down the well to his or her death. Surprisingly, the skeleton in question was still holding a red Morocco portfolio. What? Wait, a child was holding a folder? Okay. Much disintegrated apart from the one legible strip of paper, which reads, "Do not reveal the plot." Alright, I guess that's not gonna really help me much here. Let me go to first person just in case. I'm not missing anything. There's a door I could go through. Typewriter. Craftsmanship. Let's see what's behind the door. God damn it! There's 3 of them now! Oh my lord, okay. Let's grab one. Put it at the very front. And then 2/3. Do we have a 2/3? Yes, we do right here. There we go. Remove. Remove. Okay, so now I need... I could do 3/4. 4/3. And then the last one is just a 4. So I could do this one for the front. Switch. And then get a 4. There we go. Mathematical! Okay, I got it. Damn, there's a lot of mud everywhere.
A trail of mud goes through the entire room. A workshop. Saleable items are produced here. Mud. Oof, smells bad.
What's under this rug, huh? Some secrets? I just spit all over the place. Ew, gross.
It looks as though the carpet was placed here intentionally.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to move it.
An old access point to the sewers.
Cool.
An old access...
Okay, right. Before I go there, let me investigate the rest of the room. There's some keys. Can I grab the keys? Examine the sewers. Because I don't want to go interrogating them without having anything to ask other than, did you do it? No? Okay, I have nothing to ask. So I'd rather look at what's happening here. I must pay attention to their shoes as well. Because of all the dirt and whatnot. Nothing else is in here, huh? Alright. Let's go down then. I see why this is called chain reaction. One thing happens and it spins everyone out of control. Oops. Yeah. I was debating or not whether to look at my Facebook notifications and I spilled a little bit of water. Okay, let's see. What happened to my hair? Oh, I guess that's just the game being funky. So... what does this mechanism do? A water pump, possibly? London sewer. That's a very fancy door for a sewer. It's all golden and pimped out. You never finish this game, you need to go back. It looks more interesting than I gave it credit for. It's really cool. If you like solving really complicated puzzles, I think this is pretty cool. I'm not sure what the settings do, because there's different difficulties to put it to normal, hard, or whatever. But I'm assuming that has to do with the lockpicks or manually figuring things out yourself, rather than having the hint bar at the top left corner kind of direct you a little bit. But if you're gonna play this game on Gamepass, it's leaving today. It's leaving tomorrow, so you have only today to play it. So I'm almost done with this game, but I find it very fun. Me and Miss P are enjoying it a lot. Okay, there's 2 routes. But yeah, I recommend this game. I think it's very fun. I like it a lot. Easy achievements too. You literally just go through the game and all the other achievements unlock. It doesn't matter if you're right or wrong in any of the situations. Other than if you would want to be right, you can replay the ending, but it only takes like 5 seconds. But I don't know. It's a very easy game for achievements, and I like it so far. It's very, very calm. Very relaxing, soothing, a bit of a puzzle game. I like Sherlock Holmes in general. There's a couple of fun QuickTime events where everything goes in slow motion. I feel like it could be more of a polished game, but it's fine. Luckily, I purchased it a while ago, so I don't have to worry about it disappearing. Nice. Nice, man. You probably shouldn't watch then, to avoid spoilers. I always love your support, Flynn. You're always here, and I appreciate it. But just in case, spoilers. This is the second to last chapter of the game. So I've been streaming this most of the week. So spoilers, just in case you're coming in and you want to avoid that type of thing. Not worried about spoilers, but thanks though. Okay, I'm just making sure. I never have like a lot of viewers here, so I just have to make sure that I at least acknowledge that before someone continues watching and they have an interest to play the game. Again, I'm nervous. I see 25 viewers, and I don't know why I'm nervous. I shouldn't be, but I am. These are very fancy sewers. Look at the doors. And that doesn't lock the other side. Okay. So, does this do anything? 1/2 and 0. Oh. What? Okay, hold on. Let's go to 0. Does that lower the water all the way? It does. Okay. Okay, let me see. Yeah. Some things like this are kind of awkward about the game, where he's just like very stiff climbing up and down a ladder, that I wish was a little bit more polished, but other than that, it's not a bad game. It's pretty fun. Oh, wait. Oh, am I pushing this? Oh, okay, I see. So I have to raise the water and lower it. These barrels help it flow, and then I gotta make a pathway to walk to the other side. Okay. That's not too bad. That ain't too bad. That's directly under that. Okay, so we should be okay. Raise it to half of the point that it asked me to do, and then walk across it. Okay. Let's raise it back up now. Bam. It was half, right? There we go. Yeah. Okay. And I'm assuming I have to do that for the other side as well. There's a ladder that goes down. There's a little walkway at the balance to the other side, I'm guessing. And this does the same thing. Raises and lowers the water. Nothing over here, it seems. I enjoy this game a lot. I did not think I would like it that much, but I'm really enjoying it. It's very fun. So what am I doing here? I don't see anything down there that I need to do. Okay. I probably have to push that box here and then walk across it. If you want an easy 1000 after this, the gardens between I hear is pretty quick. Oh, okay. Thank you. Let me copy and paste that. So I can save that for later. I also gotta do, let me put it in my Discord, actually. Okay. There we go. I actually gotta do a lot of easy gamer score mop up after this. I just been going slow about it because I've been busy trying to look for a job and shit. So what was he doing again? I need to, let me lower the water and see what I have to do. So 0. There's a couple games that I gotta... Oh, wow. Okay. That goes a lot more steeper than I thought. Huh. It seems like the ladder is able to move left and right. Like, you see there's a chain, right? So, I'm guessing I have to move the ladder from that side over here, from the right to the left. Also moving this box from the left to here, so that I can walk across it and climb up the ladder, entering that room. So, I actually do need to walk across. Okay. Yeah, there's a bunch of games I gotta mop up. I really have to hurry before my Gamepass runs out, in December. I don't have a lot of money to be spending on Gamepass, but I love it so much. Okay, here we go. These sticks are very sensitive. It's like this is one of the things in the game that I dislike very much. It's like as soon as you move the analog stick, it freaks out. You have to be very, very, very careful, which is something I'm not good at. Come on. And especially since you have to multitask both of them. Jesus, tap dancing, loving Christ. Alright, come on, come on, come on, come on. You're almost there, you're almost there, you're almost there. There it is. And I gotta do that again, walking backwards. Good. And before I move on, is there anything here? No. Alright, we're good. Oh, this moves the, Oh, here we go. Yeah. Wait a minute. I just realized this, that gate is not open. Oh, there's a lever. Never mind. We're good. Okay. Let me stick with my original plan. Let me move the ladder. And see how that goes. There we go. And then climb down this ladder to move the box. Okay. There's a, oh yeah, I was saying that, Mac, had gifted me a game that was an easy 1000. It's called Malacca. And then Stallion also gifted me a game called The Loot Box. I believe it's an easy 1000. So I think instead of streaming those, I'm gonna play it and edit it. That way I can actually give like full credit to the people that gifted me the game. Since they're gonna be an easy 1000 and take like 20 minutes, I figured if I edit it for YouTube, it'll be a little bit better. But for longer games like these, where it's on Game Pass, I'm perfectly fine streaming on Twitch. Okay, so now that's done. Do I need to raise the water back? I guess I really don't. Well, might as well. Water's gonna raise, and then we go back. I would actually be scared doing this because of the fact that your shoes are so damn wet, and you would slip on this pipe. I would just do this like a baby and just be on all fours. Use my hands and my toes just to like grip onto everything on this pipe. I would not want to do this in real life. Like walking like this, trying to balance myself. I would immediately give up. I would just crawl. That one was a lot easier going back. Going over there to begin with was a lot harder than coming back. The analog sticks weren't like flipping out that time. Alright. Let's do it, baby! Yeah! There we are. Okay. I seen this lever on the, or this wheel on the other side, so I figured it would open the door anyway. Oh, camera, please. What the hell is that? That... Okay. There was a bridge the whole time. I guess that's just a quick way to get back. God damn it. Alright. Pain in the ass, but I guess, whatever. I can't complain.
A red powder. Given the circumstances, most probably iron oxide. Or just rust.
Oh, just rust.
Magnesium strips. Metal powder. Looks like aluminium.
Aluminium? You mean aluminum? God, what's wrong with you? Can't even pronounce English words properly.
So, it was the goal of Rasco's gang to rob the bank.
Oh. Well, then where did the money go? Also, I'm just completely kidding. I say aluminium too, and I'm an American.
The thieves have opened almost all of the deposit boxes. They must have taken a great many valuables.
Oh wait, so the bank is behind us. Oh, wow, okay. So they dug in here. I'm big. Welcome back, Miss P.
Melted through. Still warm.
Okay, so after all that sewer stuff, we figured out that these guys were actually robbing a bank. They dug a huge tunnel through the sewers. I guess they melted the iron walls, and they took all the deposits in this bank. And I guess, I don't know where they put
The
it.
thieves have opened almost all of the deposit boxes. They must have taken a great many valuables.
There we go. Bankers! Bank robbers. So easy back in the old days.
This vault belongs to the Bank of England.
Right. You think if I knock on the door, they'll open it? Hello? I don't want to get arrested, though, so I don't think I'll do that. Is there anything to inspect? No, there is not. Okay. And as far as I see, there's nothing really to interact with.
The iron wall of the vault has been
Melted through, it's still warm.
Still warm.
I want to know where all these deposits are at, though. If they were taking all the money, how come it wasn't in the vehicle? Oh, here we go. That's why I go to first person, so I can find small things like that. Okay. So on the left side is the bank with the money symbol. That's where I'm at currently. The water levers are on the top, bottom, and right side of like the water logo in the center. And they had a plan to hitch on out of here through that gate. Okay. So locate the red cross on the sewers. Okay. Hold on. The red cross. You mean the X? I gotta find my X? Alright, cool. I love that you guys are engaging with one another. That's so sweet. That's awesome. So they use this mixture to blow up the door to begin with. Okay. I'm glad both of you are having a good day and just chilling in chat. It's very nice. So there's the bank. There's the water reservoir. Oh, wait a minute. Could this have also lifted and lowered the platforms? This lever right here? Damn it. I guess I didn't see that. Okay. But let me look at the map again. Okay. So that's where we were. The circular exclamation mark on the left side, that's the material to melt through the iron walls. So on the right side, back where I was, I want to go left and up. Okay. So back here, I want to go left. And then up somewhere. Aha! There it is. There's a fireplace, pretty fresh.
Metal rings. They're used to hold the barrel in one piece.
Alright.
All of the licorice has been eaten.
They didn't save me any?
These barrels
Selfish.
are empty and unsealed.
Some smokes. Good, good.
Murad. Quite a popular brand of cigarette. This cigarette stub is dry. It was discarded fairly recently. The tobacco's aroma is still strong. It's sweet and nutty.
He's gonna smoke it now. Okay, nothing else with the hammer, the barrels, the rings, the cash.
A banknote. Dry, so it hasn't been here very long. The thieves used these barrels for the loot, which they then threw into the water. I need to warn Lestrade about this.
So that's why it wasn't in their vehicle. They put all the cash into the barrels and threw it down the sewers. Can I recover the cash to bring back as evidence? No, it already left. Okay. So wherever it went, it's already gone. Okay, so let's go back to Scotland Yard, I guess. If that's what I need to do. Let's see, sewer, Scotland Yard. Interrogate the possible suspects, examine the belongings, okay, so let me go to Scotland Yard. Interrogate the suspects, search their things, and then tell Lestrade about my findings. Do I have anything for my deductions? No, only electrocution. Okay, that's fine. So nothing's happened yet. I'm gonna start getting more deductions as I interrogate the people in the cells. So I'm not worried about that. But I'm liking this so far. Accidental murder mystery. So someone in that building killed the bank robbers. But why? If they had already looted the bank and threw it into the water, what would that person do with the money that's in the barrels on the other side of the sewers? Huh. What an unnecessary amount of casualties as well.
Ah, Mr. Holmes, we have a slight problem.
What happened?
One of the suspects, Mr. Reginald Butcher, has escaped. It was
How?
after we asked him to put his belongings in the evidence room. I'm sorry.
How did he escape?
Right.
He hit me in the face. Took me by surprise, you know, otherwise I,
Of course. That's all?
Just before he left the yard, he shouted, "Sorry, I'll come back later."
Sorry, I'll come back later.
After I
He could have
robbed
said that
something
without
else.
punching me.
Is Inspector Lestrade here?
No, he will be absent for a couple of days. Can we
Oh.
keep this incident between us?
How are there not any other officers there to, like, stop him? Isn't the evidence room right here? Wouldn't he have to open a gate, hear a punch? This guy standing here. You're not doing your job. You didn't stop him? This guy's standing by the door too. You didn't stop him? Alright. Good police work. Let me check out their belongings before I actually talk to them, by the way. So who does this belong to?
This pen is an expensive one, but it isn't new.
Worst police ever, right? They're just like, he's screaming, "I'll be back later," and then they're like, "Yeah, go ahead, walk out the front door. Go ahead." Stupid. Dear Mr. Butcher, your repeated absence, which is compounded by your delays with existing workload simply cannot continue. You're responsible for a number of serious errors that your colleagues have found themselves compelled to rectify. We are sorry for this present situation, as you have always been an exemplary employee. We understand the complications of your personal situation, but if you are unable to correct your behavior in the immediate future, we shall be forced to terminate your employment. The Directors, Underground Electrical Railways Company of London. That was the cab that they stole and they put paint over.
Reginald Butcher had problems with his job.
Reginald Butcher. That's why he ran away. Oh, wait, so he actually did leave his belongings. Wait, so he left his belongings and then ran away? And no one stopped him? Okay.
Reginald Butcher is fond of sweets.
Fond of sweets? What are those? Oh, are those candy canes? Well, I guess it's December. It's almost December, so it's close to Christmas. Mr. Butcher, we have the most excellent news for you. Please arrange to visit the hospital as soon as possible. So I might find him at the hospital, so that we may conclude this matter. P.S. Her condition is stationary. Her? Ooh. So someone he cares about. Dr. Matthew Smith, Great Ormond Street Hospital, London.
This letter from yesterday perhaps explains why Butcher was in such a hurry. At any rate, I now have an exact address.
Okay, that's
The
good.
initials M.B.
Mr. Butcher. Alright. So that would explain why he ran, I guess. I mean, isn't that resisting arrest? Isn't that worse, though? I guess he complied leaving his belongings there?
Thick leather gloves. They're probably insulating.
Murad. Quite a popular brand of cigarette.
These were the cigarettes also found in the sewers.
Whiskey. Of poor quality.
I know my quality of whiskey. I'm a professional taste tester. Alright. Benjamin, my son. I'd be so pleased if you could join me and help lead our next charity banquet, which is due to take place on Sunday after the service. Your goodwill brings such joy, and I know that I may rely upon you. I remember how your life began in sin, you're feeling rejected and alone in the world, and how you turned to the criminal path. But you found the strength within you to make the change. You became a good man. Our Lord will have mercy upon you. I shall be happy to see you in our church, my son. God bless you, Pastor Gordon. Okay. The UK police. Pardon, I have to escape and resist arrest. You're absolutely fine. No worries. Oh, sorry, that's Canadians. Let's see.
My life has changed thanks to Pastor Gordon and my faith.
Okay. So that's interesting. I mean, you never know. I mean, usually people do go from, you know, being convicted murderers or thieves to actually changing, but it could have been a cover-up, maybe, that letter. So he actually didn't change his behaviors.
Electrical
Brag
wires.
Tim, Nightbot, go to sleep.
Electrical wires.
Okay, sorry, I didn't hear what he said the first time, so I had to check again. Oh, excuse me. Dear Mr. Garrett, we're obliged to inform you that despite your expropriation, I can read. You are still in debt to a considerable sum of money. We would request that you contact our payment services as soon as possible. Otherwise, we shall be obligated to involve the police in this unfortunate matter. Mr. Stewart, Financial Director, Bank of England. The bank we just stole from? Alright.
A book. Karl Heinzen's 1848 Der Mord, with a bookmark.
Can I look at the bookmark? Okay.
This terrible passage is apparently appreciated by Garrett.
If you have to blow up half a continent and create a bloodbath in order to destroy the barbarians' party, you can be deemed to possess neither scruples nor conscience. Anyone who would happily sacrifice his own life for the honor of exterminating 1 million barbarians is not a true Republican. I agree. Such clear sightedness. Huh. Anyone who would happily sacrifice his own life for the honor of exterminating 1 million barbarians is not a true Republican. That sounds exactly like the Republicans. Am I right, America? I'm kidding. Dialogue with the rope. Was found amongst Thomas Garrett's belongings. So, okay, when I talk to Thomas Garrett, I gotta bring the electrical wire. The Ormond Hospital is where he ran to, so I'll get him in a minute. Find a suspect who managed to escape from Scotland Yard. Actually, let me do that first, before I interrogate them. That could hold more information. There we go. And then I have a couple of things to connect. Rebirth. Benjamin Fowler has changed his worldview. He is now a churchgoer. Sorry. Anarchist. Tom Garrett is a supporter of the Anarchist Party. Thomas Garrett, Benjamin Fowler. Thomas Garrett orders a large sum of money to the Bank of England. Problems at work. Reginald Butcher has received a written warning from his employer. Electrocution. The rescue gang were killed by electricity inside the technical cab. Difficult life. Mr. Fowler had a difficult life. It was impossible for him to survive without turning to crime. Or is the other one involving Fowler? No. This is Benjamin Fowler, Thomas Garrett. Is there not any of these? Electrocution? Didn't I already do that one? Thomas Garrett. I hate that it keeps moving around. I wish it would just stay still so I know what to click on. Problems at work. Okay. Sorry, I just gave up because it kept moving around and there's too many people to like to correlate with any of that. Criminal in the past. Benjamin Fowler was a bandit when he was young, but he has since changed his ways. Okay. I don't know if he changed his ways, but so far this seems conclusive. Thomas Garrett is a supporter of the Anarchist Party. These are connected. It's a lot easier now that they're not floating everywhere in a circle. Anarchist ideology. Anarchists opposed to the state, capitalism, and market relations. But Thomas Garrett is in debt to the bank. Okay. That's confirmed, obviously. Owed a large sum of money to the bank. Okay. And none of these are connected so far. Okay. And we should be at the hospital at this point. Yep. Alright. Cool. Man, there's a lot of people to interrogate. I may not be able to get the conclusive ending for this one. Because there's a lot of people. That fire scared me again. I thought the building was on fire.
I'm apparently in the children's ward.
What's wrong with the children's ward? Never mind, don't answer that. Oh, there he is.
Mr. Reginald Butcher, I've come from Scotland Yard. Might we talk?
All right, but not too loudly. She's finally asleep.
Is she your daughter?
My pretty little Meryl. She's very ill. Now look, I'm sorry I ran, but I had to see Dr. Blowberry today and the policeman wouldn't listen.
Don't worry, I understand now.
Oh. The officer could have mentioned that. He just made it seem like, whoop him, I will not follow your rules, and then he ran off. That makes much more sense that he had to see his daughter. Okay. The officer never mentioned that, right? He just said he got punched and he lost the suspect. That was it.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Butcher?
Stupid policeman, I swear.
I work at the office of the Underground Electric Railways Company.
Then you must be familiar with electrical devices.
I am indeed. Why do you ask?
It is of no consequence, but tell me, what are the reasons behind the problems you're experiencing at work?
Problems? What do you mean?
Letter from the butcher's job. Let me see what that's called. Hand-drawn map, thermite. Letter from the butcher's job. This one.
You have already received a written warning.
Yes. I'm often late to work. My boss doesn't understand my situation. It's difficult since my daughter became ill.
I see.
Okay. There are 3 sides to all stories, lol. His, and the truth.
Coincidentally, we found one of your company's
We'll
cabs
figure
in
it
the
out.
square where the accident occurred.
Really?
Although that policeman
it
does a
then?
really
have
bad
no
job
idea.
at giving me all the
No.
information.
But a week ago we had a technical cab stolen, along with its tools. Do you think that could be the one?
It's possible.
Oh, that's the technical cab. Okay. So let me read his character portrait and see if he's lying. He kind of looks like an angry person, but that could just be his face. At least he's not lying about his workplace. Shabby, expensive waistcoat. I mean, it could be secondhand clothes. He was once prosperous. You know what? That could make more sense. He was once prosperous, but then after his daughter got sick, maybe he was just in a rush to take care of his daughter rather than work. So that's why he's kind of been getting in trouble. I had the same issue. I always look angry, but it's just my face. But you're a good person, Flynn. You're a good person. You know what? For you, I won't judge the man thinking that he's evil. I would assume he's once prosperous. Again, because of his daughter. He seems like he's not hiding anything. He's been very truthful so far. Thanks. Railway worker. A wedding ring. He's married. Shiny shoes, recently cleaned. His pants are still kind of dirty. It could have been the mud that we seen earlier. What if we just asked the guy, hey, mind if I smell your shoes of mud? Let me just smell it. Okay, there's like more stains, but again, he works a dirty job, so I wouldn't expect anything different. It's most likely a daughter's gift. As much as, you know, a man would love to wear fancy female jewelry, I'm gonna assume it's from his daughter. Okay. I don't know. He seems very open and kind so far. He didn't seem like an asshole or anything. The thing that concerns me are the shoes. Because that could make him a suspect, but I don't think he is. Maybe because his daughter is sick and he needed money and he was always getting warned at work for being late. He just decided, fuck it, I need money now to save my daughter. So he could have robbed the bank to maybe get money for his kid. Maybe. That wouldn't surprise me. Complete character portrait. I was not wrong this time. Reginald Butcher, a married man, holds the position of a railway worker. He is depressed due to the illness of his daughter, of whom he is extremely fond of. His shoes are shining, and they have no doubt been recently cleaned. His expensive waistcoat, now in a shabby condition, reveals that he was previously a prosperous man. Mr. Butcher loves his daughter, and is not ashamed to wear the child's braces to display his affection. That's a good dad. He's a good dad, and so was the dad from the, not Lord Marsh, of Tom. I guess I don't have his character portrait. Yeah, Tom's father had like an open cut on his mouth. Isn't the ring on the wrong hand? It was on his right hand. That's why I kind of was like curious. Like, is that a wedding ring? But you're right. Actually, it's on the wrong hand. I don't know. That could be his wife, huh?
Mr. Butcher's wife.
Judith Butcher. Oh, did she pass away? Oh. Okay, so his wife probably passed away, and the only person he has left to love is his daughter. Even more reason to, you know, rob a bank and support his daughter. Letter from the Karolinska University Hospital. Mr. Butcher, I can confirm that we are willing to admit your daughter into care of our hospital. You will be responsible for the travel expenditure, naturally taking all appropriate precautions due to the delicate state of your daughter. Additionally, you must attend to any accommodation costs. So maybe it was too expensive and he couldn't afford it. And all the medical attention. The final bill cannot be summarized within this letter. It will depend, of course, upon your daughter's condition, but I must warn you that the sum may be considerable. Immediately, I suspect him,
Admission file
of what happened.
Karolinska University Hospital in Stockholm.
Okay, and I can't open the drawer. Nothing else is around here. Okay. Immediately, I can suspect he probably robbed the bank to take care of his daughter because he loves his daughter after losing his wife.
Meryl Butcher.
No. I wanted to read it. Medical records of Meryl Butcher, 12 years old, diagnosis, myelitis. Okay. Treatment, Neurontin, Lyrica, dates. Okay. I just wanted to read that. Let me ask him about this paper he has. I already did his character portrait, so all I gotta do is cure.
It'll take a long time, but I'm confident that we'll win this fight. I can't bear to think otherwise.
Yes, it's probably just a question of money.
What are you talking about? It's a question of willpower, and my daughter will win.
Okay. I can bring up the dialogue or the treatment of Meryl Butcher. Let's see. Treatment of Meryl Butcher, his daughter, electrical wire. I'll talk about the wire later. It's a question of willpower.
I do hope so. Although the treatment at the Karolinska University Hospital is very expensive.
Yeah, it's our only
Guilty.
hope. Thanks to the good
He
Dr.
paused.
Blowberry, she finally has a bed. We're going out next week. It's our last chance. Do you have children?
Yes, I have a daughter too.
We'd sacrifice our lives for our children, would we not?
Yes. Of course, yes.
Okay, well now I feel bad. You didn't have to break into the bank, but now I feel bad.
Shh. Meryl's asleep.
Okay. He could have had accomplices as well. So, do we go back to Scotland Yard and... Thomas Garrett's. Okay. So let's go back to Scotland Yard, I suppose, and then question the other, suspects. Interrogate the possible suspects, examine the belongings of the victims of the suspects, okay. Alright, let's go back to, Scotland. Oh. I feel like the first case was really good, this one's really good, and the other two in between were good, but not, like, on this level of emotional good. I like this entire game. I think this game is very great. The last chapter, however, with that stupid actor that was following me around pretending to be Sherlock Holmes, I wanted to kick him square in the balls. If you haven't seen yesterday's stream, when I came back from the doctor appointment and I was tired, there's an actor that newly came into town. He's an American and he wanted to be fucking Sherlock Holmes. He ruined everything. He blew my cover multiple times, almost got me killed. He fucking blew up my my desk, and he also destroyed evidence that prevented me from solving the case in the last issue. So fuck that guy. I wish him the worst death. There can only be one. If he wants to pretend to be Sherlock Holmes, that's fine. But don't come to my house and break all my shit. You fucking idiot. He nearly got me killed. He impersonated me as I was impersonating someone else to try to sneak into this club. And we almost died. I absolutely hate him. What an idiot. This entire game has been good. It's just that the last chapter was a pain in the ass. I actually arrested him even though he was completely innocent, just because I hated him. Just because I absolutely I just wanted to see the ending of him going to jail. The actual murderers got away with it. I just absolutely hated that fucking idiot. I thought maybe he was like a really smart crime lord destroying the evidence and breaking my house, but no. He's innocent, but he's really fucking stupid. He's just a goddamn idiot.
Please,
that's all.
escort this suspect for interrogation.
That's all I wanted to say. That's all. That's my 2 cents.
Good day to you.
Piece
My
of
name is
shit.
Sherlock Holmes, and I am assisting the police with their investigation.
I'm Benjamin Fowler, and I was arrested by mistake. I swear it.
You have not been arrested, Mr. Fowler. You are here as a witness.
Yes.
Oh, but I saw nothing. I swear. Let me go.
Well, just answer a couple questions. Jesus, man.
Could you tell me what you were doing at the scene of the accident?
I was working on the square's statue. I work for the council. I swear it.
I mean, that could make sense, because he was saying that was his,
Do you ever work with electricity?
that was his scaffolding.
Yes, sometimes. I repair electric lampposts, but I'm not a specialist. I swear it. It's new, isn't it? And complex and dangerous.
I understand.
Mr. Holmes, I know you're a great detective and you understand me, so please let me go. I know nothing, I swear.
Yes, you swear it, I know.
Can you just answer the fucking questions? Jesus. We're not holding you here because we hate you. You're a witness. We're just asking for help. Okay, now you're a suspect. He's a gang member. Maybe an ex-gang member because he has a scar trying to cover it. Oh yeah, right. In the papers, his parents will say we're proud of you for not being in gangs anymore. Religious, right, I remember. I was looking at his stuff earlier from his parents. I hate how his mouth doesn't move with his words. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, this is a good game with, you know, like a foundation of a game, what a game should have. But what bothers me mostly is that it doesn't feel polished. This is a game from 2016, right? Not 2006. Like, I would understand this was an Xbox 360 game, but this came out 2 years ago. I would really hope it would have been more polished. Like, with the lip sync, maybe with more of the animations, the frame rate a little bit more when you're investigating things. Injured leg. Well, we knew he had an injured leg because of Watson. That one I didn't really need to look at. Yellow nails. Smoker, he is ill. He doesn't look sick to me. But what would him being a smoker have to do with his nails? Oh, you think those could have been his cigarettes in the sewers that we found earlier? Let me just put that for now. Is there anything else to evaluate? Okay. But yeah, we did read in a letter earlier that he was an ex-gang member. Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry, Matt. Yes, I liked this game a lot. I feel like it could have been more polished, especially for a game being in 2016, like not super old of a game. But it's a good game. All I care about is, you know, the quality of the story, the game mechanics, and that's about it. Sure, the lip sync bothers me, but I appreciate games for actually being good. If it was more polished, I would have appreciated it more. Oh, complete character portrait. All right, so he is a smoker. I didn't get it wrong. Sweet, dude. I'm on a roll today. All right, Benjamin Fowler, a man in his 40s, is a manual worker. He is involved with the reconstruction work in a statue in the square, which explains his presence at the scene of the accident and his resulting leg injury. Mr. Fowler has a dog tattoo, a gang member's mark, which he attempts to hide. Yellow nails identify him as a heavy smoker. He is a religious man. Yes, because all Protestants smoke. That is absolutely true. Okay, that's dialogue. That's a dog tattoos is the member of the Roscoe's gang. Okay, so I can ask him about his past, but I won't accuse him of being...
Mr. Fowler, does the name Rasco ring any bells with you?
First time I ever heard it, I swear.
Okay, well now you're lying. Right, the dog
But
tattoo.
your tattoo resembles his. You are in his gang, are you not?
No. It was a long time ago. I already forgot.
Why do you lie then?
I just picked a few pockets for him when I was a young fellow. But I ain't proud of what I did. All my family, my parents, my brothers, dogs and cats all died when I was a lad. I wouldn't have survived otherwise.
Wait, wasn't there a letter that just said we were proud of you?
It's a mistake, I swear it. I shouldn't be here.
Hold on, let me read your letter again. Or actually, no, I have it in my pocket, don't I? Where was it? This is Mr. Butcher's absence. Mr. Butcher. Benjamin, my son. I'd be so pleased if you could join me and help lead our next charity banquet, which is due to take place on a Sunday after the service. Okay, so this is his dad. But didn't he just say his family's dead? I remember how your life began in sin. You're feeling rejected and alone in the world and how you turned to a criminal path. But you found the strength within you to make the change. You became a good man. Our Lord will have mercy upon you. Oh, it's a pastor? Pastor Gordon? Oh! Okay, thank you for pointing that out, Flynn. Okay. It said my son, so I was like, this is his dad, right? Okay, so that's his pastor. So he probably went to confession and then his pastor wrote to him to congratulate him. Okay. Never mind, that makes much more sense. Thank you, Flynn, for pointing that out. I was confused. I was like, didn't he just say his dad died? Just because of the my son part. I still think it's weird that pastors do that, like where they say my son, because like I'm not your fucking kid. Okay, that threw me off. Sorry, you're right.
Escort this suspect for interrogation.
Okay.
Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes.
Thomas Garrett. Why am I here?
Okay, well he's sick.
You are a witness to murder.
Of course. Well, it wouldn't be the first time that the police jailed an innocent man in order to close a case.
No one has been charged yet.
Yet.
He could be sick because of all the residue from the explosion. If he was involved with the bank, robbing the bank, sorry. He's got a lot of, like, marks and scarring at his face. I don't think that's from the fire, though. He was a pretty good distance away from the explosion.
Did you perhaps see anything in particular during or after this disaster?
Yes. I saw part of your bourgeoisie burn up and explode. It was spectacular.
Why did you remain in the square? Why not seek shelter?
Like the rest of the sheep, there were some wounded comrades, workers. I wanted to help them.
Alright, that's bullshit.
Do you have any electrical knowledge?
How'd you know about that? You a mind reader?
That was just a question.
Electrical wires amongst your belongings.
Clever. Yes. I teach electrics to my comrades, since I'm currently without paid work. I'm self-taught, so we're not as dumb as you might think. And I don't want to work for bosses anyway.
Self-taught? I mean, it could have explained the amateur little underground homemade type of looking shit that he had, if, again, he's part of the bank robbery. He said he taught it to people, so he could have taught it to the people that died in that cart, right? The Wolfgang members, with the tattoo on their neck. So maybe he's not directly involved with it, but he sure as hell was, you know, an influencer with it. Pale face, he is ill, afraid. No, definitely ill, because he's fucking coughing. The Avengers? Oh, anarchist badge. I knew that. There's worn clothes. He is poor. There's ink all over him. Or oil. Silicosis? Oh, his hands. Ugh. Electrical burn. Works with electricity. Domestic injury. Well, he just said he works with electricity. Three for three, baby. Alright. Thomas Garrett is an aggressive person. Yeah, he looks like an asshole. Who wears a symbol of the anarchist. He dislikes the police. That's probably why he doesn't like me. And most properly, all authority. It is obvious that he is poor, as his clothes are old and worn. Mr. Garrett exhibits black sputum through his coughing, which is a symbol of silicosis. Garrett is ill. A specific burn upon his fingers revealed that he must work with electricity. Okay.
You have a severe cough. Are you suffering?
It's only a cold.
Okay. It's only a cough, suddenly stopped, electrical wire, hand-drawn map, black sputum. That's it, right? Sputum? Sputum? I don't even know how to pronounce it, sorry. Let's do that one.
Why not be honest with me? You are spitting up black fluid.
Yeah? Well observed. Yes, I have enough coal dust in my lungs to fuel an entire London district.
You were a miner then?
Since the age of 13, yes. At the Newcastle mines. 15 years of hell. Those were bloody times. But now it's over. I don't want to die in those holes like my father and my brothers did, in order to line the pockets of the rich.
Yeah, and Donald Trump wants to bring coal miners back to fill their lungs with coal. Good job, Mr. Trump. I'm kidding. I mean, he did, but I'm not going to bring that into a video game. Let's see. Anything else to add? Examine the belongings of the victims and the suspects. But I already did that. Interrogate the suspects completed. Oh. So now what? Examine the belongings? Did I already examine all their belongings? What other belongings did they have? That's a green. That's a green circle. Green circle. Oh. Oops, I didn't see this one.
Belongings of the victims. Rasco and his acolyte.
Okay, here's the gun.
A Webley revolver. Rasco is fond of licorice. Huh. The licorice was found both at the sewers and amongst Rasco's belongings.
Right. Is that why he's coughing out black? Because of the black licorice? Does that would that make sense? I don't know.
A normal pocket knife. A standard deck of playing cards.
Open it, please.
A police report about Rasco. He's only a minor criminal.
Alright. Mauricio Alfredo Vincent? I don't know. Also known as Rasco, leader of a small local gang whose members can be identified by the gang's motif, a dog tattoo. The gang has been involved in frequent violence, robbery, pickpocketing, etc. Okay. The Rasco gang robbed the bank by breaking into the vault. They knew that the sewer channels passed close to the vault. They used a quantity of equipment and material to melt the wall of the vault and to open the deposit boxes. Rasco is not a big-name criminal. It is obvious that someone helped him plan this robbery. Okay. So we got most of that. Okay, now I can connect more of the pieces. God damn it, it's all full. Let's see. Benjamin Fowler has a Rasco gang tattoo, but he has attempted to remove it because he said he changed his ways. Seriously ill daughter. Mr. Fowler's work, sometimes repairs. The Rasco gang were killed by electricity inside of the technical cab. Reginald Butcher has received a written warning from his employer. Bank robbery. Works for the Underground Railroad Company. Therefore knows the layout of the London sewers. So this could be... Man, everything like moves around like in a circle and it's bothering me. I wish it would just hold still. Electrician. Okay, so let's do... Never mind. No, damn it, not that one. Okay, because of his daughter, he has problems at work. That's the one I wanted to get. Okay, Reginald Butcher has problems at work due to the time due to time off he has taken to visit his seriously ill daughter. So that one's conclusive. The rest of the game were killed by electricity inside a technical cab. Thomas Garrett teaches electricity as he is unable to find full-time employment. Could be another reason why he would need money. Insufficient knowledge. The electrical trap for the technical cab was arranged by a professional. Thomas Garrett would not have had sufficient knowledge. Sufficient knowledge. As Thomas Garrett teaches electricity, he would have sufficient knowledge to make the trap for the cab. I don't know. There's a lot of people worried about money. I can kind of see how the dad of the sick daughter would rob the bank for money. But he didn't want to get his hands dirty, so he probably hired these people. So let's keep that for now. I'll change it later. Those are connected. Robbed the bank. The Bank of England was robbed by the Rascal Gang. It is the bank where Thomas Garrett has a large debt. Right. Okay, so I guess I'll keep that one since it makes more sense. Just an anarchist. It's not anarchist ideology to rob a bank. They prefer to destroy. Anarchists and bandits. Thomas Garrett allied himself with the Rascal Gang in order to take vengeance on the Bank of England. That seems possible. Benjamin Fowler sometimes repairs electric lampposts. What was that one? Sorry. The Rascal Gang. Benjamin Fowler is connected with the Rascal Gang. He has the gang's tattoo, but he made an attempt to remove it. Criminal in the past. Fowler's new life. Benjamin Fowler was once a member of the Rascal Gang, but that is all now in the past. Always a criminal. Bandits like Benjamin Fowler never change. His work for the town might be a cover for his crimes. I mean, again, I seen people change. I don't know how often back then, but I know in modern times, people change from being psychopaths, killers, you know, whatever, anything that's unstable. And they change. They've actually changed their life for the better. I don't know the success rate of today compared to old England. So I kind of want to say he probably had a new life from his pastor if he was honest about it. But if he's a religious man, right? Because he had the cross on his neck. And he told the pastor about his previous sins. And the pastor wrote him a letter saying that I'm proud of you for changing. I feel like maybe that was a success rate for him. That he was a member of the gang and then he changed for a better life. I'll leave that there for now and I'll change it later if need be. That's obvious. Evil plan. Somebody knew about the bank robbery and managed to kill the members of the Rascal Games immediately afterwards. Mr. Garrett is a murderer. Okay. Thomas Garrett took part in the Bank of the England robbery before killing his accomplices. Condemn Thomas Garrett. Thomas Garrett is a dangerous anarchist who cruelly killed his accomplices and endangered a great many people. He deserves a severe punishment. Alright, Thomas Garrett worked hard all his life but ended up in debt to the bank. He was spurred to commit his crimes, but he could not bear to leave the criminals unpunished, so prepared a trap for them. Well, if he was in debt to the bank and wanted to... He didn't want to leave his accomplices of criminals unpunished. Why would he kill them if he was going to take the money anyway? He deserves a second chance? No, if anything, I'd probably arrest him. But before I conclude anything, let me look at the other one. Bank of robbery, Fowler's work, electrician. Underground worker. Reginald Butcher works for the Underground Electrical Wareways Company. He could be familiar with the layout of the sewers from where the bank was robbed. Okay. Butcher's love. Reginald Butcher is not a criminal. He has a beloved daughter who is ill and needs her father. He would not risk becoming involved with bandits. Reginald Butcher needs urgent medical care for his daughter. Because of this, he contacted the Rascal Gang and helped them to rob a bank. He said that he had hope in his daughter, right? At the hospital. He said that a pure will that she will get through it. She's a strong girl. He really does believe in her. And he's wearing her bracelet. But again, they did say the treatment for his daughter would be expensive, so he probably could have contacted the Rascal Gang to help him rob the bank to get some money. Possibly. Let me check this. Okay, so these two interfere with one another. And if I switch it to this, that goes back to him being a murderer. Or not a murderer. Yeah, Mr. Garrett's the murderer, but not Thomas. Okay. So Mr. Fowler's work, sometimes repairs, electrician. Okay, and it's up here. Not a specialist. Benjamin Fowler sometimes works with electricity, but he is not a specialist. It is doubtful that he would know how to create such a deadly trap. Benjamin Fowler has sufficient knowledge to repair electrical lampposts, which could have enabled him to create a deadly trap for the cab. The weapon that we saw in that building was pretty complex. Not gonna lie, it was pretty complex of a contraption. Tesla coils and certain switches to activate a trap. So I'm thinking he said he teaches it to other students, so I'm assuming he would have the knowledge to do that. And in the last one, electrocution and electrician. Okay. Complex trap. Reginald Butcher knows how to work with electricity because of a job, but that doesn't mean he would be capable of creating a deadly... This one is the same thing as the last one. Reginald Butcher would know how to work with electricity. It's his job. He would have the... This is the same exact one as the last one, just with a different title. There's two different conclusive evidences right here for each of the three people that we've interrogated. Let me see. I kind of feel like... I feel like a dad would be desperate enough after losing his wife, would want to do everything for his daughter. I also feel like this guy... I don't see any other motive for him to rob a bank other than he's just an anarchist. He wants to see things fall. Also because he was in debt. So he just wanted to take the money to pay off the debt. It could be a wrong ending. And then the other guy, I don't know. He didn't really seem that bad. Let me switch these. Mr. Butcher is a murderer. Okay. Reginald Butcher helped the Rascal Gang to rob the bank and then killed him for the money. Reginald Butcher is a dangerous criminal who not only robbed the bank, but also killed all of his accomplices. He must be in prison. He did have recently cleaned shoes. I don't know why he wouldn't just switch his shoes, but he most likely had the mud on his shoes and he cleaned it to wipe away the evidence. Reginald Butcher's daughter is seriously ill. Because of this, he felt forced to rob the bank before killing his accomplices in order to take the money necessary for her treatment. Let him go, that he might save his daughter's life. I would feel like pressing X to absolve Reginald for his daughter. He didn't seem like a bad guy. He was completely honest about everything. Pretty much. Everyone else gave me a pretty hard time. I feel like I want to have this as my initial ending. But if I need to redo the ending, I could obviously press the X button when it says to redo the moral choice. Let's see. Let's switch these two really quickly. And then Mr. Fowler is a murderer. Okay. Benjamin Fowler is a member of the Rascal Gang. He helped the gang rob the bank and killed them so that he might keep all the money for himself. You agree? With which one, Miss P? Benjamin Fowler is a dangerous criminal who did not hesitate to rob the bank before killing his friends. He must be in prison. Benjamin Fowler hoped to change his criminal ways, but felt unable while the rascal was still alive. He made a decision to do one last job. He deserves his freedom. I feel like this guy's changed. I feel like he's a decent man. I don't know. Let me see. Let me switch this back. About the dad, it's his polished shoes, I reckon. But he did it because of his daughter. I feel like that would be. I feel like that would have been the ending too. So let me see. I'm gonna press X because it was. I understand he wants to take care of his daughter, but you can't just go robbing banks. That's other people's money. To save his daughter's life, I know. I'm trying to think, like, if I was a dad, if I was in his shoes, would I do the same thing? You agree with us both? I should do this one then? I don't know if I would rob a bank for my daughter, but you know, I would love my kid unconditionally. I wouldn't want to see them die. It's not a father's, you know, responsibility to bury their child. Like, that's fucked up. Like, as a parent, you would never think that you would live longer than your kid and then you would bury your kid. Your kid is supposed to one day grow up looking up to their parent and then ending up seeing their parents pass away and then continue their life. Like, that's just a normal life cycle. So I feel like if he was the murderer, well, accidental, he didn't mean to murder the other people with the explosion of the building, but besides the gang, the Wolf Gang, I don't know if he was a murderer, but I can see that. You would do it for your kid? I don't know. I understand the situation, but I don't know if I would be in that type of situation to murder. I mean, you could be justified in saying that they're in a gang, they're bad people, right? But I mean, they did break through a bank, so I guess technically, I would not rob a bank or murder or kill horses, but he must be desperate. Yeah. I can understand the situation, so I'll stick with this as my initial moral choice, and if it's wrong, I'll look at the other two options. I feel like it's the dad. I wouldn't murder, but rob possibly. Yeah, I feel like I would be more on boat with robbing instead of murdering. But I guess just to cover up, you know, he didn't want to worry anyone about his backstory, so it could have made sense. Am I going back to the hospital? Is that why there's a cutscene? Let's see what the ending is. I love this game. It's so good. And there's a complete walkthrough too if you ever decide to play and you want me to link it.
Mr. Butcher.
Shh. She's finally asleep. I knew you'd
You
return.
should go to Stockholm with your daughter. You will save her. I've made my decision. Leave now.
You understand I was forced to do all this.
Perhaps you were.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes. Goodbye.
Hey! I got the correct ending. Alright, you can tell because when it says absolve Reginald Butcher, his name is green. That means that's the proper ending. Okay. So the other two were just there coincidentally. And the guy who was an asshole to me, the anarchist, he works with wiring, but that doesn't mean that he did it. GG, yay, I did it. Thank you, Miss P and Flynn. See, it's a good game. I love it. It's a great game. It doesn't need to be like super AAA title or anything, like 4K anything. I feel, again, a 2-year-old game. I feel like the frame rate could be slightly better in some areas. The loading times and maybe the facial animations too. But I feel like if it was a little bit more polished, I would have a little bit less things to complain about. But it's not a bad game at all. It's very good. Very good. I accept my decision. Yes. Let's finish this case and start the next one. Okay. Here's Fever Dreams. This is the last chapter of the game. So, before I continue with this, let's take a BRB break. I'm gonna go use the bathroom. I'm gonna respond to my text messages really quick because I want to make sure that I'm not leaving them unseen. And then I'll be right back. I'll put everything away. We'll take a BRB break. Oh, there's the achievement. Disaster strikes. Finish the case of chain reaction. All right. And then there's 6 more achievements to get. You'll be here when you get back. All right, cool. But yeah, let me use the bathroom. Put my food away. Reply to my text, and I'll be right back. Yeah. So let's take a BRB break. Let's have a break, Tim. If you gotta use the bathroom, you want to get a snack, get a drink, go ahead and do that. We'll be back in about 5 minutes, maybe 10. I don't know. But yeah, this is the end of this part for now. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. And this is going to be for a YouTube VOD as well. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you for watching. This is a great game. I highly recommend it. Unless you already watched it and I kind of spoiled it for you and then you don't want to buy it. But yeah, really good game. Very solid. I love it a lot. That's my review for it. And it's not even the final chapter yet. This is the final chapter, so I'll be right back. I'm going to go use the restroom. Enjoy some of this elevator music, by the way.